Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today, our group will be presenting the topic lactose intolerance when digestion fails. We will explain what lactose intolerance is, how it happens in the digestive systems, its symptoms, diagnosis, and how it can be managed. Let's begin. Digestion is the process where the food we eat is broken down into smaller molecules that our body can absorb and use for energy. This process involves many organs and relies heavily on enzymes, which act like tools to break down nutrients. Most nutrients absorption happens in the small intestines, including the digestion of lactose, which is what we will be focusing on today.
In this slide, I will talk about what is lactose and lactase. Lactose is a type of natural sugar found in milk and dairy products. To digest lactose, our body needs an enzyme called lactase, which is produced in lining of small intestine. While lactase breaks lactose into two smaller sugars called glucose and galactose, which are then absorbed into our bloodstream to produce energy. When a person doesn't produce enough lactase, that's when lactose intolerance occurs. Now I will talk about normal digestion of lactose. Under normal condition, lactose from milk enter the small intestine. Here, lactase break into glucose and galactose. These smaller sugars are then absorbed into our body. So, in normal digestive system, lactose converted into glucose and galactose with help of lactase enzyme and then absorbed into and become energy.
When lactase is missing, if the body does not produce enough lactase, lactose cannot be properly digested. Instead of being absorbed, the lactose stays in the intestine. Bacteria inside the gut begin to ferment this undigested lactose. This fermentation releases gas and acids, bloating, causing discomfort. At the same time, water is thrown into the intestine, which leads to diarrhea. This is what we call lactose intolerance. Who is affected? What are the symptoms? Lactose intolerance is actually very common worldwide. It affects about 68% of the global population, especially in Asian, African, and Middle Eastern communities. Now, let's take a look at the symptoms. First, gas from bacterial fermentation of undigested lactose causing bloating or flatulence. Next, water thrown into the intestine causing diarrhea. Then, intestinal muscle contractions which leads to stomach cramps. Finally, intestinal irritation causing nausea. These symptoms usually occur 30 minutes to 2 hours after consuming dairy foods.
So, there are three main types of lactose intolerant. Firstly, we have primary lactose intolerant, where this is the most common type. Lactase levels naturally decrease as the person grows older. Secondly, we have secondary lactose intolerant. This happens when small intestines is damaged, such as from infection, surgery, celiac disease, or Crohn's disease. Lastly, the third one, we have congenital lactase deficiency. This is a rare genetic condition where a person is born with little or no lactase.
Next, I'll be talking about diagnosis methods. There are several ways to diagnose lactose intolerance, such as, firstly, we have lactose intolerant test, where we measure changes in blood sugar after drinking lactose. Secondly, we have hydrogen breath test. If undigested lactose is fermented by bacteria, hydrogen gas increases in the breath. Lastly, we have stool acidity test. Usually, these tests are for infants. It detects acid form when lactose is not digested. These tests helps confirm whether a person is unable to digest lactose properly.
Next slide is treatment and management. Even though lactose intolerance cannot be completely cured, it can be managed easily. Some management methods include reducing or avoiding dairy products, choosing lactose-free milk or plant-based alternative like soy, almond, or oat milk, taking lactase enzyme supplement before eating dairy, consuming yogurt with probiotics, which can help break down lactose. People can still maintain a healthy and balanced diet with the right food choice. Next slide is about safe food choice. People with lactose intolerance can still consume hard cheese like cheddar or parmesan because they contain very little lactose. Yogurt with active culture with have digestion, butter which has almost no lactose. For calcium, they can choose soy milk, tofu, tempeh, leafy vegetable like broccoli and kale, almond, chia seed, sardine or canned fish with bones. So being lactose intolerant does not mean giving up all dairy or losing nutrition.
In conclusion, lactose intolerance occurs when the body cannot produce enough lactase to digest lactose in dairy products. As a result, undigested lactose causes symptoms like bloating, gas, and diarrhea. However, this condition can be managed through dietary adjustments and enzyme supplements. With the right knowledge and food choices, individuals with lactose intolerance can still live comfortably and maintain good nutrition. That concludes our presentation. Thank you.